Okay, well, so let me talk very briefly about the course. You have listed in your syllabus, and hopefully you've been able to purchase the books. Some things are readings that I will supply. Can't provide was the verb I really wanted, including your reading for our next class meeting, which would be Tuesday, where hopefully we'll be meeting in person if all goes as planned. And that reading is posted in Canvas. It's an essay by a very fine Old Testament professor at Azusa Pacific University and a friend of mine. Her name is Karen Strand Winslow. And make sure that you understand that she is the author. I think I have the title page of the book. The editor of the entire book is a theologian named Thomas Ord, but he's the editor of a collection of essays. I actually have an essay in that same book, I think. But Karen Strand Winslow's is just such a useful and good essay, and it's basically on Genesis chapter 1, and that will be your assigned reading for next Tuesday. What else I want to say about that? So a little bit of what I said in the previous video kind of helps to make the way for that essay. Read it carefully. Come ready to talk about it. And so that's for next Tuesday. For the whole semester, you've probably noticed no tests. No tests. I am not at all of the opinion that this class would best be done by testing. This is because there's just too much. For one thing, I'm going to test you on all these sciences. This is much more of a reflection course, discussion course. And so you'll see that I have 6 papers I'm asking for you. Now, even though it's reflection, I want good, solid thinking. That's what I'll be grading. In other words, in all of your essays, I think as the syllabus says, you need to take some idea or even quotations from the reading or something that we've talked about in class and really try to engage it, a little bit further, in your writing. I want to hear your voice. I want to feel that I'm getting a bit of your reflection on these things. I do grade them for grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Those things are not unimportant to me. Notice my use of the double negative there. Not unimportant. And so keep that in mind. I think that every paper should ideally it will deal both with some aspect of Christian teaching and some scientific point. You can definitely major on one side or the other in your paper, and emphasize, but don't make it just one thing. Try to bring the natural sciences or some idea or teaching within one of the sciences into a dialogue with faith in God. Some students may not be Christians in this class. I'd be surprised if you all were. And I understand that, but of course the class is still called Christianity and the Natural Sciences. Feel free, even you could be a Christian and raise questions, of course, but feel free to use these papers as an opportunity to push some boundaries of your own or of your upbringing. I'm fine with all of that. I'm most interested in actually seeing your mind at work on the paper, on the page, and done effectively with good spelling, grammar, and punctuation. So I won't be grading anybody for, not towing some, proper line, but I will be grading in terms of content if you say something that's just dumb and wrong. I won't be hesitant to let you know. But I certainly want these papers to be creative, exploratory. Go for it. And I always love a little humor too, because just reading a lot of papers without ever getting to chuckle, what's the fun of that? All right, well, that's probably enough for now. I can't think of anything else to add, so that means I should probably stop talking. And I will see everybody again, if all goes as planned, next Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. I think it's Taylor 106, but you can look that up. All right, bye-bye.